Love Island, literally, when you're blonde, you're the first girl who's gonna get picked. It's the rule, it's the law. Britney's hot. She is hot, okay? It makes me, when you guys say that Britney is hot, I'm getting PTSD from Love Island, because on Love Island, it's literally a trope that the black girl always gets picked last in the first ceremony and that she doesn't find love on the island. It's literally a trope. And it's always, no matter how good looking the person is, the blonde girl is always the first one to get picked, no matter how attractive she is. And sometimes, I mean, I would say objectively, but subjectively, I find that, let's say, a brunette or another, even like the black girl, would be prettier than the blonde in my eyes, like from my perspective. But she still gets picked last. So when you say like, "Oh, Britney is hot," like I'm getting PTSD from Love Island, but Britney is actually literally hot for reals. By the way, I meant BB12 Britney. Yeah, I figured. Blonde with the huge rack. I figured you were talking about BB13, BB12 Britney. Josh said, "Nah, I typically don't like the blonde hair, blue-eyed girl, just because I always see them as the popular girl. LOL." They're all still a popular girl. Love Island, literally, when you're blonde, you're the first girl who's gonna get picked. It's the rule, it's the law. As soon as you're blonde, you're always the first girl picked. Josh said Shelly Poole is also very cute. You mean Shelly BB17? Yeah, right. No, she was cute. She was pretty. She was pretty. But she's not my type. You know what I mean? Like, she's pretty. She's objectively pretty. But she's not the girl that, like, if I were to change faces with someone, it wouldn't be Shelly's face that I would pick, you know? I would much rather have Alyssa's face, you know? Like, Alyssa is a girl that I would trade my face with her, you know what I mean? And that's my standard. When I find someone pretty, that's my standard. I'd be like, you know what? I want to switch faces with you. That's how I decide how, when I find someone, like, gorgeous, you know? Alex said, but my real BB crush is Arissa Cox. We love Arissa Cox. She's so cool. She follows the show. She understands the way it is. We love an Arissa Cox. Aika, she's really older, but woman is gorgeous. I know she's really older. She's not that old. She's probably around 40 years old. Arissa Cox age. She's probably 40 years old. 42 years old. Her birthday is in December, so she's turning 43. But she's actually very youthful looking. I don't know. The thing is, because I'm almost 30, I feel like now when I see 40-year-olds, they're not that old to me, because 40-year-olds, I mean, people who are like mid-30s / end of their 30s are the people who, when I was like a child, they were the teenagers, right? Like, when I was a kid, Britney Spears was like a teenager, you know? And I remember when Oops, I Did It Again came out. So they don't feel old to me. I'm offended. Yeah, but I know for you, because you're 24, right? So for you, she would be like almost 20 years older than you. But to me, like 40 is just like the next decade. It's like, oh, she's a 40-year-old and I'm an honorary 30-year-old in my mind, because in a few months, homegirl is turning 30 years old. Also, Danny Briones is hot too. Yeah, she was very pretty. She was very pretty. I think, do you like her more when she was a blonde head or when she was dark head? I kind of feel like I liked her more as a darker haired person. To me, it feels like it suits more her personality. Okay, this is my last one. Davon, Nicole Franzel, and Becky BB17 are attractive too. Yeah, they're all attractive. Davon is so freaking pretty. Davon is so freaking pretty. And also, when you realize how old Davon is, how old is Davon Rogers? Davon Rogers' age. Davon is 33. Okay, she's not that old.